seen severe storms moving through central North Carolina, causing widespread flooding. And when we say flooding, we mean some areas received an historic 18 inches of rainfall within 12 hours. Several people had to be rescued yesterday, and neighbors have been told to actually stay inside until this morning if road conditions improve. My goodness.
Yeah, I would not be going out on that. We say it all the time, turn around, don't drown. Now the concern not only for their community, but our community. Are we going to get something from this system?
Well, this is the same area, by the way, that we've been watching all week, because this may break our streak of 27 consecutive days with no rainfall. Wow. We're not likely to get 20 inches of rainfall like they saw there across the Carolinas.
But we want to break that streak, though.
But we do want to break,
right.
Exactly. But you have to strike the balance, right? You don't want to get too much in a short amount of time. And I don't think we have that up our sleeves, but it's very important to note, by the way, this was not a hurricane. This was not even a tropical storm. It was really something, just a potential tropical cyclone. Ultimately, it didn't really have a lot of circulation in terms of that full storm strength. However, it was just strong enough, and now the rain, by the way, still spreads way across portions of West Virginia and also inland, too, for the Carolinas. It's on the move, too, towards the northeast in the coming days. So Thursday specifically and Friday alike, we could actually have a decent amount of rainfall on the way. But by and large, most of this system should produce rainfall across the Carolina coast and into New York City, somewhere between 2 to 3 inches of rainfall. Here at home, we're likely to get closer to an inch to maybe even upwards of 2 inches across the south coast. That's not today, though. It's right around 81 degrees. And this will be, by the way, summer's last call, at the very least, for the foreseeable future. It's much warmer today than it was yesterday, by the way. We were in the upper 70s to low 80s, right around 80 to 85 for a high across the interior. Tomorrow, closer to 75, so that east wind is already picking up. Cloudy skies for the latter half of your Wednesday, by the way, and it's also more humid too, so the dew points will slowly trickle up on Wednesday afternoon and Wednesday evening. So if you're trying to, find the best time to perhaps go for a run, I would do it today. Wouldn't push it off to tomorrow just because it's so humid. Although if you don't want it as hot, then you would want to do the run tomorrow, specifically tomorrow morning. All right, so here's how the rain plays out. It was to go hour by hour. Thursday morning at about 5 to 6 o'clock in the morning, though I don't think this is exactly what we'll see. This just gives you the flavor of how heavy some of the scattered showers will likely be. Then we'll get a brief break, and then it will start to surge back through, such that by Friday morning, most of this should start to fade away. And sunshine returns for the latter half of Friday. Now, you're not going to be ultimately sunny all day long, but you will start to see breaks in the clouds here or there. We really take on this east wind with this coastal storm that still hangs around into latter parts of the weekend. I think we do still have partly cloudy skies, but slowly becoming more sunny as the weekend progresses. Here's how much rainfall we're likely to pick up, somewhere between maybe 2 to 3 inches of rainfall. Again, remember, this was a storm that produced 20 inches of rain across the Carolina coast. So what we see here will be a far cry from that, but still certainly substantial, just considering we haven't had rainfall in practically a month. Measurable rain at that. So more clouds are on the way for Wednesday. Showers are Thursday and Friday with breaks in the action Friday morning to Friday midday. Into the weekend, it should be nice. I do want to note it's much cooler for the weekend with highs in the mid-60s. High temperatures in the mid-60s. So we're going from 80 degrees today to 70 tomorrow to the 60s come the weekend.
That's quite a jump. All right, it does look like fall around the corner.